Alright, Shalom. Zahab GMS Mississippi Camp. This is another episode of Virtues of Roots. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Simi Hawashai. I want to give double honors to the apostles of GMS. And I also want to say salutations to the elect. Alright, and today I want to go into an herb called St. John's Wort. Alright, a lot has been in circulation about St. John's Wort, but I just want to kind of go into it a little bit. Alright, St. John's Wort, it gets its name from St. John, and it grows according to, I think, the Roman Catholic calendar. It grows around St. John's birthday. Alright, hence the name St. John's. Any plant that was used at that time for medicinal purposes was called a wort. So you got St. John's Wort, not to get mixed with warts. Alright, St. John's Wort, taken internally, can be used for depression. Anytime you suffer from depression, something physically that could be, used to aid you along with prayer or prayer and fasting is St. John's Wort, because we all know in the medicinal world, you got the physical healing and the spiritual healing. Alright, I'm gonna get a scripture on depression right quick. This is Sirach 25:13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. And one plague of the heart is several plagues of the heart. One plague is depression. Alright? But, putting this in the context of, the virtues of roots. One herb that's good to fight off depression is St. John's Wort. Alright? A lot of people use it, man. And Esau often demonizes St. John's Wort because one thing it does, if a woman is on birth control and she's taking St. John's Wort, it's actually known that St. John's Wort could basically cancel out the effects of birth control, so she'll end up having a baby while she's on birth control. And Esau used that to demonize St. John's Wort. But actuality, St. John's birth control is out of sync with a woman's natural cycle, so to speak. Basically, the body is always trying to correct itself, and what the medicine did, what St. John's Wort did, is cancel out this one thing that's out of sync with the woman's nature, because it's not in a woman's nature to be on birth control. You see what I'm saying? But you actually, I think it's in Australia, they got something called St. John Wort babies. These are babies that were born from mothers that was on birth control, yet they were taking St. John's Wort. But I'm not even trying to expound on that point. I'm just expounding on the fact that Esau uses excuses and he tries to demonize the Most High's medicine. Alright? One thing that Babylon has done and Esau has done, it has made you skeptical of the Most High's medicine. It made you basically in comfort with Esau's medicine, which is not medicine at all. Alright? So the point is, St. John's Wort internally is primarily used for depression. And I can say it works. If your spirit is down and your, serotonin is low, it'll actually elevate that. You'll be back in a good spirit, man. Don't get me wrong. With much wisdom comes much grief. But there are things that can aid you along this path of yours, man. Another thing, externally, St. John's Wort can be used as a salve. It's good for the skin, as far as healing bruises, cuts, scars, burns. It's actually good for that externally, man, as a poultice or a salve. Alright? But bringing it back to the point, St. John's Wort, according to the Roman Catholic calendar, it grows around St. John's birthday, hence the name. Any plant that was used for medicinal purposes is called a wort, hence St. John's Wort. Alright? And like I said, it's primarily used to treat depression, man. Depression, anxiety, but mainly depression, alright? And I wish I had the plant with me. Most I will, I could, another episode, I could, demonstrate how to use it. But with that, I hope you brothers were edified. You can pick up St. John's Wort on Amazon. You can go to a herbal store. Down here we have an herbal store. You can buy it in bulk. You can buy like a bag of St. John's Wort. And you can buy some veggie capsules. You can get a capsule maker. And you can save a lot of money if you put your own herbs in your own capsules. You know, instead of buying like a $12 bottle with like 90 capsules, you could buy like a 1,000 veggie capsules or 1,000 capsules and make as many as you want, man. All right, the money gonna make itself back. You know, you're gonna end up having more. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.